Good morning. Remember when I said every video I was going to be making a new cranberry recipe? Well, I think it's been 3 videos since I did that first one, which was a flop. That was that maple cranberry bread with chocolate chips. It just wasn't our flavor. Although there were people that did like it. Today we're getting started with the cranberry tea cake, which I told you I was going to be doing next. And for the cranberry tea cake, I'm going to be finely chopping up some almonds. Cranberries, we'll mix that with brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg, and then set that aside. So that's a half a cup of finely chopped almonds, 2 cups fresh cranberries, a half a cup of packed brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a scant 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And this will be the filling. It'll go in the middle of the cake batter, layered into the middle of the cake batter. That smells good. So for the cake batter, we're going to start with a half a cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, and a teaspoon of pure vanilla, and get that all mixed up. A cup of sour cream, get that mixed. We'll scrape a couple of times just to be sure that everything gets incorporated from the bottom. And now we're just going to sprinkle over the dry ingredients, 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Let the oven preheated to 350. I don't want to overmix this batter. So we're just going to stir it by hand a little bit here. Let's spread half of the batter into this greased bundt pan. I'm making hamburger buns for tonight's supper, and that just finished over here, so I'm kind of working quick. I want to get the hamburger buns shaped so they can get rising, because I've got a little schoolwork that I want to do with Joe, and with that storm last night, we got sticks down everywhere again, so I'd like to get out and do that. All right, we're going to get all the topping over top of this, the first layer of batter. I feel like there's a lot, or not topping, but filling. I feel like there is a lot of filling for the amount of cake batter. Wow. The recipe here says you could put this into an 8-inch cake pan. There is no way that this would have fit into an 8-inch cake pan. Oops. Don't go down there. All right, and now I'm going to try to get the rest of the batter spread over here. I really want to cover up all the cranberries. Not sure if I'm going to be able to, though. It's going to be close. I guess this will end up being the bottom anyway, but that's probably more why I even want enough cake batter, because I want it, you know, you don't just want the filling on the bottom. That's going to be hard to serve. All right, 50 to 60 minutes into the oven at 350 degrees. We are going to go a full hour. These are going to rise for 1 hour or thereabouts. It's actually kind of cool, the air coming in from the window, so I'm going to set them on the top of the stove. I checked the cake at 53 minutes and the toothpick comes out clean. The cake is very well done. I'm going to let it rest in here for 10 minutes and then I'm going to turn it out. Hopefully it comes out nicely. I like to use a knife and just kind of loosen up around the edges of a bundt pan. I already did that off camera. And then I like to give it a couple shakes and just see if it lifts. And it's lifting. Okay, we're going to give it a try. What do you think is going to happen? Did it stick? It did not. Oh my, this is one of the prettiest things I've baked in a long time. Wow, is that pretty? Nice spongy cake. Wow, that is so pretty. Well, it looks like these hamburger buns are ready to go. I'm going to get my oven set back to 350. It's not going to take long because it's probably still warm. And we will get those into the oven shortly. Joe collected laundry. So I'm going to sort up some laundry and get a load going. I think we'll do the towels today. We have hamburger buns. That's going to be so good. We're going to do burgers tonight, both beef burgers and bear burgers. It's going to be delicious. Fried onions, cowboy candy, maybe a little barbecue sauce, lettuce, tomato, cheese. Well, I've been back down in the garden here today just trying to, well, I've been using the hoe to try to get out all of this grass. This is the grass that is the problem right here. It is just locked in tight. Yes. Okay. Let Joe know. Well, it is time. The kids have gone swimming, I think, a couple times, but this is the first time that I'm going to float around on a tube. Peter brought his ducks along. They're going to go for a swim. It's just crazy. Got a haircut today. Yep. We went into town. We tried out, what was that place called?
Great Clips.
Great Clips. I first took him to Cost Cutters, but it was almost a 3-hour wait. And so then we went to Great Clips, and
yeah,
it was... he could get in like a half an hour. Oh, look at, they are, oh my.
They dive under.
They do.
They clean themselves off. Boys and girls. Ow. Boys and girls.
Well, tonight we're going to do the beef burgers and we have the bear burgers. You can really see a difference. The bear is a lot leaner. Ooh, you made big patties, huh?
Go big or go home.
Ooh, that cement is hot. Brussels sprouts.
Joe, don't you want a
It's
bun?
probably like, yeah.
Are you going to take a tomato or onions or anything, Joe? And we got tater tots. Peter, did you see there's tater tots?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot tots.
Ah, the tots.
The tots.
You're gonna eat your tots?
All right, my plan tonight is to make a Western burger. So that is a cheeseburger that's made with sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm going to put a couple of this is cowboy candy or candied jalapenos along with onions and barbecue sauce, lettuce, tomato. It's going to be just delicious. Got the leftover Brussels sprouts from the other night.